And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Los Angeles Angels going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
And now, please welcome your Atlanta Braves.
About to get started here. And starting in this one, Chris Sale.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Taylor Ward leading things off and takes a strike. Right side, Albies on to first, and an easy out to start the game. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Next pitch is downstairs.
2-2.
And down on strikes. And 2 away now.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. That's in for a strike at 95. It's 0-1. Soler in his 10th season, 33 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. Sale ready. Fastball is outside. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And it stays fair. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second, in there safely.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Nolan Shanuel. And that's in for a strike.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
That one at the knees for a strike.
The fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
And now 1-2.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
To the right side. That ends the frame. Angels strand 1. And now the Braves with their first chance to hit. We're scoreless. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And pitching in this game, Yusei Kikuchi. What do we have on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Bottom of the first, and now the center fielder, Michael Harris the second. That one missing inside.
1 ball, no strike.
And misses inside.
2 balls, no strike.
And another ball. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's Profar now. In the dirt, blocked. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Nobody out, runner at first. Right through there for a strike.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock. The throw in, not in time. And we've got runners at first and third to open the inning.
Third baseman.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Now the third baseman, Austin Riley. Base hit into the outfield. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Matt Olson down. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
That pitch clips the outside corner, and it's 0-2.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Profar, the lead runner at second. Riley at first with no outs.
Oh. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Got him swinging. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Typically, that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Marcelo Zuna coming up to hit. That's a strike, and it's 0-2. Strike! Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in, he gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Clips the corner, 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
First and second, 2 down. Fouled off. He was late. And a pitch. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's an early 1-0 lead. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Truist Park, all set for the start of the inning. And now the shortstop, Zach Neto. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say.
Well, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog, that the adjustment's got to be coming soon.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 1 out in second.
So there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
Logan O'Hoppe getting ready to hit. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Sale, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Here comes Yoan Moncada. There's a strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
2 out, space is empty. This one in the air. Riley under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Angels held in check. They're down 1-0. Back here in Atlanta, bottom of the second. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy. Kikuchi back to work. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
Ooh, Rusty Valentine umpiring behind the plate in this one. He has what you might call a tall strike zone, both at the letters and down below the knees.
Yeah, and I'm sure that helps a lot of pitchers we see today who like to work up, down, trying to change eye levels. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That one felt good. And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Here's Jared Kelnick.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that's way high. Now 2-0. Kikuchi maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Too high, and it's ball 4.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
The short
Man at first, nobody out. Here's Orlando Arcia. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Kelnick on at first, nobody out. Slider clips the zone. The shortstop takes the ball. Arcia checks his swing. Now an appeal to first, and he held up. Runner at first with no outs here. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Snap throw to first. And he's back in on a dive. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it, or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. And there's a foul ball. Step off, throw to first. Kelnick back in on a dive. Man at first, 1 away. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Harris checks his swing, appeal to third, didn't go. That misses. 2-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Here goes the runner. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Good horizontal movement on that curveball right there, and just enough to get him to chase it. He placed it just off the corner, and that's one of those where a pitcher says if he's going to miss, he's going to miss off the plate. So really good job Great pitch for the punch-out.
Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Clips the corner, and that is strike one.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
2 outs. Inside, almost got him. And that's in the dirt. Now one missed.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Austin Riley on deck for Atlanta. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. In the air, right field. And he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. Braves get 1 on the big fly. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Top half of the third inning at the plate. Luis Rengifo.
Luis Rengifo.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Outside with a breaking ball. That's in there, and that is strike 2. Got him swinging.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here's Joe Adele. And first offering is fouled off. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss. Sale picks up the strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Fielder Taylor Ward.
Taylor Ward, the next to hit, grounded out his first time.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake. You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
2-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. And there's a ball. Mike Trout hoping for a chance. He would represent the tying run.
Yeah, Boog, plenty of power in that bat. They'd love to give him a shot here.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Albies over to first in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Braves 2 and the Angels nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. And that drops in for a strike.
You know, these
0-1.
Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch
0-2.
count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And that one is inside.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Goes down looking.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Swings through that one. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Just missed. Pitch misses there. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, base is empty.
Strike. Woo.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Three balls. 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. Finds his way through, base hit. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at bat. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one is in for a strike. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Olson over at first with 1 away. That one found hard the other way. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Way inside, and that hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Ground ball, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's Sean Murphy. He's already homered here in this one.
Sean Murphy.
Upstairs. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swing and a miss.
1-2.
And a count 1-2. That's down and in. Runners on first and third, 2 away here in the last half of the third. Way outside, and the count's full. Jared Kelenic next to bat for the Braves. Line drive. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And next for Atlanta, Jared Kelenic. He reached on a walk his first time. In for a strike, 0-1. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Ryan Zephyr-John preparing to come on if needed. Number 57, a left-hander, also throwing. Next offering way upstairs. Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Countable.
Orlando Arcia on deck for Atlanta. That's to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Mike Trout. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Trout in his 14th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club. Let's remember a major part of his resume are those 3 MVP awards. The 1-1.
1-10.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Soler in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Stays alive. Ball one there.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
The Angels trailing by 3. Top half of inning number 4. And that one missing inside a sharp slider.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
3-2.
One down, base is empty. In the air to left down the line. And that's a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it's ball 4. He missed down low. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So a man at first. Nolan Schanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. He's 0 for 1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. What a stop. Off balance speed. There's one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Braves 3 and the Angels nothing. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Ryan Zefferjohn.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Leading off for the
Now it's the
Braves,
shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Orlando
Struck out
Arcia.
swinging his first time. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. Right through there for a strike. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
One up, one down.
Now batting, center fielder.
So the lineup
Michael
flips over.
Harris,
Michael
second.
Harris the second. Next up for the Braves, a strikeout and a walk. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that high fastball.
Oh, it's hit.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Outside
No,
with a
that's
breaking
a ball.
ball.
Excellent arm action on that
1-2.
two-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
That's too low. And the count's even at 2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
And misses inside. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 3-2 now. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, pitchers have become so
Now
much
batting,
better at commanding
left
that
fielder,
high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers
Profar.
didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through
No
it.
ball, 2 strike.
That one is hammered right field, way back there. And that ball is gone. He'll touch them all. And they add a run. It's 4-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So 2 away with nobody on. And the batter now, Austin Riley. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. 1 for 2. That's in for a strike. Here's the pitch to Olson. And that one fouled off. Up
One
and
ball,
in.
2 strikes.
Now 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
And that one hammered. That's back. And out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Though not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. In the air, out towards right center. Trout is there. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Back at Truist Park, we go to the top of the 5th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Zach Neto.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after him.
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 6-1. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Hoppy stands in here, takes ball 1 low. On the ground, right side. Albies in plenty of time to first. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Now batting, third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Here is Moncada. He popped out his first time. That one missed.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Up next for the Angels, second baseman, Luis Rengifo.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. His first at bat was a strikeout. Fastball for a strike at 95. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Lifted in the air down the left side. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show.
Pitching for
Back
the
now to
Angels.
start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound. Number 57.
Garrett
Well, they need
McDaniel.
someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And here comes
Leading off for the
Ozzy
Braves,
Albies to the dish.
second baseman,
0 for 2 in this one.
Albies.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
You know, these Braves really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
0-2 now.
1-2.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Swing and a miss, splitter in the dirt. In time, and the drop third strike leads to the first out.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there, and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
So here's Murphy now. He's already homered in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1-0.
One down, base is empty. Lifted in the air, right center field. Trout settles under it, hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Jared Kellner.
2 down, base is empty. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jared Kellner. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Hit in the air, left field. Ward makes the grab, and that is that. All set for the top of the 6th. So in now for the Angels, Joe Adell. Sale back to work. Fastball for a strike.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at bat. If you're going to let it go, you better be ready to swing it.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. It splashes down for a homer. We won't see that ball again, and they cut into the deficit. It's 6-2.
That home run narrows the gap between these two. This one isn't over yet. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Now here is Taylor Ward. He's grounded out a couple of times. Just missed.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And that one is downstairs, and the count is 2-0.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Hit on the ground to short. Whips it to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's Mike Trout. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Next pitch in for a strike. Now 1-2. Hits for average power, the ability to field the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. That one way outside, and it's 2-2. That's down and in. A slider missed.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Now batting, designated hitter.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Jorge Soler. Fastball for a strike at 95.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Ball, outside.
Trout leads off first with one away. Fought off foul. Back foot slider struck him out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Nolan Shanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. And ball 1. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
1-2 now, Sale. And that's down and away. And it remains 2-2. Two outs. And down on strikes he goes. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now 6-2. Bottom of the 6th. Now in for the Braves, Orlando Arcia. Just missed. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Hans Kraus, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Quijada warming up as well. And a foul ball. And a 1-1. There's a strike at the knees. In the air, right field. And that is foul. Just off the outside edge. And that's ball 2. On the ground. And it goes just foul. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. And into second with one away. That's a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. Profar gets a piece there. In there at the knees. And the count is 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 1 out and a runner at second. Fly ball down the line. And that drops foul. 0-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 1 out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the 6th. That one almost got him.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, that's exactly what a good 2-strike player will do. Duck right under the bat path and that last 15 to 20 feet or so. And at that point, it's just too late to do anything about it as a hitter. Really nice pitch.
Riley in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Braves strand 1. They lead it 6-2. Back here in Atlanta, and now the shortstop, Zach Neto.
Zach Neto.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
That one to first. Olsen takes it to the bag, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. And Sale deals. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Brian Snitker out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. That does it for Chris Sale as the lefty makes way. Pretty good effort, and he exits with a lead. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching.
Number 63 on a pitch out of the pen here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And now Yohan Moncada. Tap foul at the plate. That one ripped. And that gets down in the corner. O'Hoppe coming home. out at the plate.
He's out.
That really hurts right there. This is no time to gamble. When you're down in the ball game, you've got to be sure if you're going to advance a runner or even try to score right there that you're going to be safe. Just a poor decision.
So man aboard, Luis Rengifo, the next to hit for the Angels. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throw on to Olsen, and that is that. The Braves pen comes through in fine fashion. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Braves 6 and the Angels 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's Matt Olsen.
Matt Olsen.
Way upstairs,
no strike.
and that is ball 1.
Come on, Braves, come on.
Nope. That's inside.
That one fouled off. Line drive, leaps it, he's got it.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
And now the DH, Marcell Ozuna. Out towards right center field. Trout sizing it up. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
2 outs, base is empty.
Albies.
Ozzie Albies digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
ball.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground to third.
Oh!
And foul ball. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. He's got it, and that is that. Offense held in check there. We look ahead to inning number 8. Braves 6 and the Angels 2.
Leading off for the Angels, center fielder Joe Adele.
Pitch misses, ball 1. That one down the line. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases.
Taylor
Got to feel
Ward.
good about that. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. First pitch, and he just misses. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top of the 8th. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mike Trout.
And now batting, Mike Trout. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. There's a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Raisel Iglesias, the closer of the staff, is getting loose to finish this one off. Hernandez also getting ready. Adele on third. Ward on at first with nobody out.
Nope, that's away.
Let's go, Braves.
2-1.
In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. One away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Number 63 done for the day, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Braves,
for the Braves, Pierce Johnson.
number 38, Pierce Johnson.
Two on with one out, and next is the designated hitter, Jorge Soler. And first offering is fouled off. Runners are at the corners, one away. Pitch misses there. Going to count 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Outside. And that's outside. First and third, one down. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the
Now
walk.
batting, first
Second
baseman,
walk of the game for
Nolan
him,
Schermer.
and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Shadowell now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Neto. The batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. That's through there for a strike. Now he breaks his bat. Olsen. The flip to the pitcher, covering. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. Angels threaten, but leave them loaded. They still trail it here. It's 6-2.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now,
Angels.
new pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the bottom of the
52.
eighth. Hans Kraus.
Hans Kraus.
And here's the catcher,
Leading off
Sean
for the
Murphy.
Braves, catcher, Sean Murphy.
That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
One and one.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike
1
two.
and 2.
Dives, and he can't hang on. Still able to get it there in time. So they get the first out of the inning.
Great job by the second baseman right there. Quick reaction to dive, knock that ball down, and big leaguers just don't panic, not the good ones. He gets up, makes the play, really good throw over to first base. That's the kind of composure that you want to see from a guy in that position.
And now the right fielder, Jared Kelnick. And that's outside. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Base is empty, one away. Here in the bottom half of the eighth inning. And a foul ball. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. Action in the pen down there. Jose Suarez, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Late swing, foul to the left. One down, base is empty.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Chopper to second. Rengifo tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Braves, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
And now Orlando Arcia, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. First offering, and it just misses. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one misses. And now 3-1. Michael Harris the second. Next to bat for the Braves. Two outs. And that's in for a strike. And now it's 3-2. Tapped in front of the plate. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. 3 up, 3 down that time. 9th inning coming up. Braves 6 and the Angels 2. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Daysbel Hernandez.
For the Braves, number 62. Daysbel Hernandez.
Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
Catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Angel Perdomo, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Dodd getting loose as well. On the ground to first, Olsen handles the chance. He steps on the bag, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Now batting, third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
He's 2 outs away. Here is Yoan Moncada. 1 for 3. That clips the corner.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
The next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a foul out of play. One down, base is empty. That one missed. That misses the zone, and the count is filled up.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And they're down to their last out.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
And the batter now, Luis Rengifo. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That pitch gets the inside corner. That's strike 1.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
2 down, nobody on. And look out. That one almost got him.
One.
2 outs. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. The Halos down to their final strike. Ground ball, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long